welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. This is Sherry. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. I am so very grateful to you that you stopped by to share your energy with me, and I am grateful that you are allowing me to share infinite unconditional love with you. Today, thank you to all of the subbies. We have new subbies. Miss Dawn, thank you so much for clicking on subscribe. I am so very grateful to you for sharing your energy with us. Yoga Master Gail, thank you so much. I am so very grateful to you. Thank you. You guys, I'm putting Gail's information into the description box. She is so good at, I call her Yoga Master Gail. As a Reiki Master, we work with energy. I'm a Reiki Master. She's a Yoga Master. Okay, to me, I gave her that name. But we move energy, stagnant energy. Energy is not for our highest good. Energy that keeps us stuck in one place, or energy that takes away our flexibility to move forward. And it could be mental, emotional, it could be physical, it could be spiritual. She moves energy in a specific way. I help to move energy in a different way. But we're still moving energy that comes from the all that is and the all that ever was. So look for her information and other earth angels who have specific gifts in the description box. And thank you so much to each and every one of you. So what we're doing today is we're doing a collective reading. Now, I did the short for this, the new moon in Libra. Planetary placements have been happening since last January, if not before that, but that's when I tuned into them, was last January. It's almost a year later, okay? And we have been getting layer upon layer upon layer of energy. All of these are layers, okay? We have been getting energy layers from the cosmos that is helping us to clear our space, to release and surrender, to allow, thank you, I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. To welcome in the new. We have to empty the cup of the old. And we're getting so much help from the cosmos. We've been getting layer upon layer upon layer of cleansing energy that has specific purposes, okay? So the new moon in Libra, we were already layered with energy before October 21st to help us to release, surrender anything that was not for our highest good. We're talking about energies, we're talking about habits, we're talking about thought processes, we're talking about beliefs, anything that will stop us from enjoying the new moon in a different way. Maybe seeing something from a different perspective, maybe understanding something that was always there, but we just quite couldn't put our finger on what it meant. That new moon helped us to go, oh, okay, I got you right now. There may have been some lessons that showed up where peopling. My daughter says peopling with their thoughts, words, and deeds. Okay, that triggered something in us that either got you mad, it got you sad, it got you pissed off. That happened for a reason. Okay, those people are still giving you karmic lessons. Spirit is saying, this is still bothering you. When they show up and they start talking and running their mouth and doing stuff, it still bothers you. It bothers you because you're letting it bother you. Okay, that's why Spirit's going to keep showing it to you until when they show up, you go, and you go on about your business. You're not worried about what that person's going to say or do. It has no effect on you. It's not taking none of your energy away because you're not focused on that. Okay, you're surrendering and allowing them to the all it is and the all it ever was. Okay, all right. So we're going to welcome in the archangels of the four corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have a highest good in mind. We wish to welcome in the and we welcome your presence, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I pray my thank you to you with infinite unconditional love. I pray my thank you to you with infinite unconditional gratitude, and so it is. And so we'd also like to welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras. All of these energies that are coming in are actually frequencies. When I say energies, they're frequencies. We are energy. We are managing and upgrading our whole being, our DNA, our cellular structure, our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies are being upgraded with energies that are going to help us to absorb more energy, share more energy, but we are going to be existing at a higher frequency. And that's what the Archangel Twin Flames are here for. We have Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron at the Earth Star. We have Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the High Heart. We have Archangel Mariel and Archangel Lavender at the Soul Star. And we have, with them, there's a team, Archangel Zachiel and Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please give us the essence of the story that you wish to tell today regarding the new moon in Libra, releasing, surrendering, and allowing that this new moon in Libra brought in balance, justice, and new opportunities. And that's why you have to let go, because the new opportunities can't appear if you're still blocking yourself with energies from the past. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. What we have here is power. Look, we just talked about it. Okay, you have the power to release and surrender what does not serve you. If you're angry about something, if you're triggered by something, that means that whoever's triggering you or whatever that person, place, or thing is, if it's still triggering you, you're still giving away your energy to it. Okay, you have the power to go, I saw you coming. I'm over here. I'm gonna eat a banana because you can't have my energy anymore. I reclaim my power. I pull back my energy and everything that is me, okay, from that situation, and I guard it, okay? Look, stability, okay? Stability is under that. And then we have the baobab tree again, okay? The baobab tree, okay? Lives for thousands and thousands of years. The civilizations that have sat under these trees had conversations, did celebrations, practiced their traditions and their traditional language and customs, okay? They're all intertwined in that tree, in the memories of that tree. That tree is a living, sentient being. And if we went right now and sat under that tree with respect and honor to the ones that sat under that tree, and we asked them to take our memories and help us to see clearly, I bet that tree would talk to you. I talk to trees every day. Talk to them in the morning. Okay, I sit under and I say, thank you for your energy. Okay, and it's the same thing. All trees are living beings. You know, people say, go hug a tree. Go hug a tree. You're exchanging energy, okay? Under that, reflection, okay? Whatever is triggering you is something that's being reflected to you, okay? Think back, okay? There's something in your energy right now that's making you angry or it's making you sad. Why is that? What did you push out to the universe where it is now cycling its way back to you to be released? Okay, if you're sad about a person, place, or thing, send them infinite, unconditional love. Do not hold on to that sadness. You have the power to do that, to bring stability to your heart, mind, and soul, okay? All right. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Look at that. Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Soul Star, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst, expansion. Your heart expands. When we let go of emotions that are sad or they make us mad or they're just uncomfortable, when we let those go, it expands our heart space. It allows us to go into mindful meditation and live and walk and breathe and think with heart coherence. Heart coherence is holding Christ consciousness in your heart space, the compassion, kindness, tenderness, love, peace, joy, happiness in your heart, okay? And when your heart is coherent with those loving energies, your life changes, because those things that were triggering you have no more power. What has the most power and overcomes all of that is walking with your heart coherent with Christ consciousness, okay? Look, focus that Christ consciousness, okay? Focus on your heart space. Purposely focus on your heart space. Why? Because it's going to bring you transformation, okay? You see the Sufi dancers? Now the Sufi dancers, this is Rumi of Persia, okay? But when they were going around and around in circles under the moon doing a traditional dance, okay, and they were heart-centered, heart-focused on what they were doing, they were in a trance connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, okay? They got their shamanic messages by participating in this fluid movement, okay? Yoga Master Gal, okay? So anytime you're moving, like we have our bodybuilders, we have yoga masters like Gail, okay? We have people that walk every day. We have people that run every day. We have people that are moving their body every single day. People are stretching. People are doing anything that moves weird energy. Move that energy in your body. It keeps you healthy, okay? There are no stuck places in your body where cells can accumulate energies that you are still holding on to in that body. If you have a stuck neck, what are you holding on to? What are you stressing about? Okay, look it up online. Every single place on our body has a meaning, okay, as to why things are stuck there. Just like with your solar plexus chakra, right? Your solar 1111 solar plexus is where we take action, okay? It's our power base. That's where our power base. It's in your stomach, okay? That's where you can feel something that you don't like, or you take action on something that you want. Transformation, okay? So we're gonna leave that one there, and then we have reflection. Find out what's being reflected back to you that's triggering you. What did you put out there that's coming back to you? Cycle back around. Okay, thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. At the Earth Star, here with us is Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Two they were prophets before they became archangels. We're talking about Archangel Prophet Enoch and Prophet Elijah. They walked the earth plane like we're walking. Okay, they became archangels in the heavens. They were taken up, okay? But there's also ascended masters that walked on the earth plane with us. We can call on them. Look, boundaries. Remember those things that I was telling you about? Those, can you see that word, boundaries? Okay, there were boundaries, okay? This is the Great Wall of China, okay? This was to keep out one group from separating the other group, but they built a wall. They built the Great Wall of China. That's a boundary. Now, same thing with releasing and surrendering what no longer serves us, okay? In the energy of, or the essence of what the new moon says. Okay, we release things, release, so that you can start something new, so you can see something new, so you can see a new opportunity that was probably blocked because your mindset was on something else. Okay, what does it bring when we bring up boundaries? Happiness. Set boundaries, okay? Sometimes we overgive thinking that we have to do something because you're a mom. Okay, as a mom, when they were little, you took care of them. You made sure they had on clean clothes and a jacket, that even though it wasn't raining or snowing, they wore the jacket outside in the summertime because it meant something, okay? But when they get to be grown, okay, are you overgiving? Are you overgiving in a relationship where there's no reciprocation, where you're not getting anything back, okay? Or if you are getting anything, it's token. It's not from a heart space. It's not something that is meaningful. You see what I mean? Okay, you need to set a boundary. If you're giving up too much, you need to look at it real hard and see why, okay? What in your state of lack that you're overgiving? What are you trying to get out of this overgiving? What is it that you're wanting, that you're giving so much that you're not getting anything back? What is it that you're looking for? Look hard. This is where we look deep and do the shadow work, okay? Because when we clear that out and we set boundaries, we get happiness. What is it? Higher consciousness. That's what you get back from being mindful and putting your heart, mind, and soul on what it is that you want, okay? All right, so let's leave that there. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames, the chakras. That was very good. Now, the Archangel the Twin Flames, they're telling this story, okay? They are the ones that are picking the cards, not me, okay? So, Archangel Twin Flames, if you would, give us a clarification on boundaries, power, and expansion. At the high heart, there's going to be a meeting. Two people, look, says 20. Okay, 2 people. Okay, it's going to be at there's a meeting. This is the park. Okay, there's going to be a meeting with 2 people, and you see the birds. The birds are here. The birds is a conversation. Look at the white birds on the right side. Okay, on the right side. Okay, that means there's going to be a conversation. Power. Okay, 2 people are there's going to be a meeting of 2 people. We already see that. 2 is 1 and 1. 2 is 1 and 1. Okay, 2 pillars that have shifted into place. Okay, look under. I didn't even see it. Look under. Okay, this is love. This is love, stability. 2 people coming together. This is going to be stability. 2 and 4 is 6, but 2, 1 and 1 plus 4 is a stable foundation. This is true love. The swans, they have met in the middle, and when they kiss, the energy around them turns into a heart. This union is being overlooked by the all that is and the all that ever was, and it's bringing stability. Under this, we have the lilies. This is pure intention. Okay, lilies are pure intention. Flowers are also a love language. Okay, flowers are also a love language. So let's see what happens. There's going to be a conversation at a park that is going to be powerful for 2 people. It's going to bring them both stability in their world. Every aspect of their life is going to be stable because their intentions are pure. Okay, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the high heart. At the Earth Star, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Look what we got. Okay, boundaries are being set. A snake is no longer allowed. Okay, a snake. Boundaries are being set about a snake. Okay, a snake is being kicked out. Why? Because these folks' happiness is being talked about in the heavens. You see the birds? Anytime there's birds, there's a conversation going on. And for me, this card is saying Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. The archangels of the 4 corners, archangels of the 4 corners are helping these folks find happiness in the, look, this is the Himalayas. Okay, this is a sacred space, sacred space. Okay, they're going to be finding happiness in a sacred space. Okay, thank you, archangels of the 4 corners. Thank you so much for confirming that happiness that is coming. And look, under that clock, it's time. Okay, the wheel of fortune is turning in the favor of happiness for these 2 people. Okay, it's time for them to talk in a loving manner to each other. It's right here. Okay, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Look, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Look, loyalty, 1 and 8. New beginning, success, abundance, financial prosperity, and loyalty. Okay, they're going to be loyal to each other. Why? Because them coming together is expanding their heart space. They are releasing and surrendering what no longer serves them. And it may be karmic lessons or a karmic relationship or a karmic job or a karmic something or another. Okay, look, when they're coming together, they're focused on their stable foundation. Look, number 4, stable foundation. Okay, all right, thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful. This is like the 4 wands. Okay, stable foundation, wish fulfillment, heart's desire. Okay, protective space. Okay, beautiful area. Look, why? Because they're following their north node. Okay, they're following their sacred path. They're following their sacred blueprint. Okay, it's in their soul. Follow your soul. That's where you're sacred. Your soul will never lead you astray. Okay, now it's time, pure intention, love language, and follow your soul. Okay, follow your North Star. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so where are we? Good. Okay, so thank you, angels, for the story that you are telling us right here, right now. This is beautiful. A beautiful, beautiful story. Okay, now you guys know that by now, anytime we look at tarot, it's a fool's journey. And in that fool's journey is a masculine and feminine energies. We've already decided, and we know for sure, that we both carry both energies, masculine and feminine. We carry both. Okay, so we're going to be looking at individually what's going on with the tarot in terms of masculine and feminine energies, and we're going to be looking at collectively what's going on with the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, but we do know that there is a blockage. Okay, this is 7. This number 7 is God's perfect number. Okay, so whatever was going on in the past where this snake got in to do karmic lessons, experiences, and challenges is being cut off. Boundaries are being put up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. If you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please give us what is the current situation? We're going to do a full Sherry spread. Strength, inner strength, inner strength, okay, is building a foundation. We saw that over there. And what is challenging that? Something that's being cut out, or truth. Let's see. Something's being cut. Something is being brought to an end. Okay. This is removal. Oh, okay. So you guys, I'm having a little trouble. Here, let me put you on hold just a second. Okay. Thank you for holding. We had to go find some eyeballs that work. Okay. Because everything is transforming and transitioning, so we have to go with the flow, okay? So, on the left side, we have the Ten of Swords. Something is being brought to an end, okay? Then we have a Strength card. Somebody is finding their strength within. Their foundation is strong. Their inner being is strong. Their resolve is strong, okay? And what's challenging that is a truth of some kind, okay? Now, all right, look, truth again. Now, is this a truth that they were unaware of, Spirit? Something's being cut out because of a truth. Breakthrough, success, truth, new ideas, okay? But somebody is, oh, hold on, I think I know, hold on. I'm getting this to this. Somebody might have been doing too much. Somebody might have been doing too much. And what's the challenge is the truth, and they're being cut away. So let's see if that shows up, okay? Because we have an epiphany. We have a realization. We have something that is brand new, okay? It might be a brand new idea, but something is being brought to an end. Okay, so thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Could you please give us what is in the mind? What is in this person's subconscious? What's in the subconscious, please? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Something's coming to an end. Somebody knows something's coming to an end. When you get a Wheel of Fortune, it turns in the direction of your intention and choice. Okay? And who's getting the Wheel of Fortune? King of Wands. Okay? Remember the bright new idea? Okay? There was a bright new idea. This King of Wands, okay, is probably the one that's laying down this truth, this Ace of Swords. 9 of Pentacles is on the right side of that. Luxury, profit, success, home. This is a person that has taken all of the lessons, experiences, and challenges that they had, and they planted them as seeds in the garden of their soul. The sun is illuminating truth to this person, because now what's growing on their garden are pentacles. Okay, this is the yield of the learning, growing, and evolving that is happening in their garden right now. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us what is in the past? What's in the past, please? Whoa, wow. Thank you, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I am grateful to you, to all of the universal beings in this room right now. What's in the past? Okay, thank you. The moon, something was hidden. Okay, unconscious, illusions, intuition, deception. Okay, and look, the moon is under the snake. Okay, anytime I get the moon card, there's some dark magic going on. Somebody was doing some manipulation. On the left side, look, they had somebody got paid. Page of Pentacles. Okay, somebody paid something for a bright new idea. Okay, a pentacle is earthly tangible blessing. Look, betrayal. Okay, y'all can't make this. Spirit, Angels, thank you so much. Y'all see spirit, okay? You see spirit right now. Angels always come through. They always come through. We got a snake who is now sitting behind a boundary, okay? And there was some dark magic, okay, or something was hidden that came up. We're talking about the new moon in Libra. Now, new moons are dark. You can't see a new moon, okay? It's dark. The energy is there. The intention is there, but a new moon is dark. So whatever was hidden in the dark, somebody paid for some dark magic. Somebody paid for something, and it was betrayal. Okay, can't make this up. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you please tell us what is in the environment? What's in the right here, right now? What's in the right here, right now? So we know what people have to release and surrender is the emotions from somebody deciding to do something that manipulated their future, manipulated their destiny, okay? Because they gave them something to feel sad about. Look, High Priestess, told you, okay? High Priestess is secret information, okay? There was a time where and I guess it never went away. High Priestess, what we were getting was that there was somebody pretending to be something that they were not. Okay, so if they were using dark magic, or if they had esoteric knowledge or occult knowledge that they were holding, but they were using on somebody to hold them back from their destiny, from their sacred blueprint, it is now being illuminated. Okay, it's being shown. Okay, whatever was being shown about this High Priestess, okay, or somebody using something, look, is emotional. It's emotional. We just talked about somebody manipulating somebody else, okay, keep them away from their sacred destiny. Okay, it's being illuminated. Spirit is showing it right now, and it's ending. It's ending, okay? Because look, somebody was doing too much. They're getting cut out. There's a wheel of fortune that has turned in the direction of somebody's intentions and choices. Okay, we know that intention and choice was probably some dark magic. We got the High Priestess here. Now, High Priestess is a very, very, very important being. But if you are a High Priestess and you are dark and you are doing dark things because you're there, because you're right here, instead of a High Priestess that is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, and she doesn't tell what the messages are that she gets from the all that is and the all that ever was. She can teach, but there's some messages that go to a High Priestess that is connected to the Most High. Okay, we know the universe is balanced. Somebody using dark magic right here, okay, and it's been revealed. And whatever that, remember that Ace of Cups, if you get an ace from the all that is and the all that ever was, it's what you deserve. So somebody's getting something emotional right here, right now. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity. This is going on in the atmosphere right now, okay? Now, and it's under the meaning, and it's under power, okay? So we're talking about two different feminines. A divine feminine and a feminine that wanted manipulation. They used manipulation to gain power. Spirit. Okay. What goes around comes around. Come on. All right, y'all. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, can you give me 4 cards for a possible future, please? 4 cards for a possible future. Thank you. Look. 8 of Cups, somebody is walking away, emotionally balanced, okay? And abandonment, disappointment, finding a new paths, failed attempts. So somebody is walking away from failed attempts either they made or somebody else made. It might be the person that's walking away is this High Priestess that was using dark magic to put a boundary around somebody else from their sacred path, okay? Now, we have somebody that had a choice, okay? Look, they were being offered the cup from the all that is and the all that ever was. Remember, their sacred path, okay? There's somebody looking and watching and seeing everything that they was doing, okay? Somebody was doing too much, was watching somebody else go on their sacred path Now that somebody is walking away, emotionally balanced, okay, finding a new path, okay, but look at that moon. He's sad. Why is that moon sad, Spirit? It's a King of Cups. Somebody's loving themselves. Okay, so this moon, whoever this high priestess was that was doing this too much, that's getting cut out because the Wheel of Fortune turned, okay, this person is sad. That's why their moon is sad. What they were doing under the full moon, under the new moon, look. These two moons, okay? We're talking about new moon in Libra. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence of infinite, unconditional love. Yep, this King of Cups loves himself now. And I bet this King of Cups is similar to that King of Wands. So let's see. 3 more, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Thank you. This is the story of the Archangels of the Twin Flames. You guys, you get what you deserve. Remember we were talking about that? Balance, okay? Clarity, generosity, employment, community. Either way, you're going to get what you deserve. Okay, that's what this is meaning. Somebody is walking away to get what they deserved. Okay, if there was an imbalance, there is now being a balance brought. Okay, to whatever the situation was. Look, we just talked about the King of Wands. Okay, walking away towards balance. See the salamander, sacred elemental of the salamander. Okay, wow. On the right side, look, judgment. King of Wands is calling judgment on this situation, whatever it was. Okay, it was something that is over. Okay, somebody was asleep in the dark. Okay, Archangel Gabriel is shining the light on them. They're waking up to their truth. Waking up to their truth is the King of Wands. Okay, all this is coming up under stability in the 2 swans and true love. 2 more, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Thank you. All right. 2 more, please. Thank you. Look, 4 swords. Somebody's going within. Okay. Rest, recuperation, healing. Take a break. Okay. Somebody is recalibrating something. Okay. They're renewing something. Reviving something. Remember we just saw the coffins, the 3 coffins? This gem was in the dark, and the sun is shining on them, giving them energies from the all that is, from the sunlight. Okay, we just saw that in the on the judgment card. This person is called judgment to sit still for a minute and recoup. Okay, he wants to reset. He's resetting. He's trusting the light from the cosmic light. Okay, look, 9 of Swords. He was in somebody else. He was in, because of this balance that's being brought to him where he didn't have it before, okay, he is now in the 9 of Swords. Look, in a nightmare of his own making. Look under the bed. See the monsters under his bed? Okay, he was walking in some situations. He may have been left out in the cold. This is the dark night of the soul, or the bright day of the soul. Who was he with? A Queen of Pentacles. He had a choice to look at something from a different perspective, or he had an opportunity to look at something from a different perspective. And now he's in sorrow. That's why he's walking away. These are all catalyst cards for change. Catalyst to change. Okay? Bright new idea. Okay? Somebody's got a bright new idea. Confident, new journeys, fearless, enthusiastic. What happens when you sit back from a thing? Sometimes we need to sit back. Say like you're in a job. You're in a job. You're doing 7 to 7. You're there 30 minutes before everybody shows up, and you're there, and you're doing your job before anybody else comes in, okay? You're already ready. You got your coffee, you got all your paperwork, you know who your clients and your calls are, you know what you got to do for that day, okay? Then you have an opportunity where the Spirit says, sit down, okay? You are forced physically to sit still. Walk away, okay? Walk away from whatever you were doing. Everything in your world, Spirit maneuvers, divine intervention, for you to sit down. You have to get out of that vortex of whatever that was. Okay? once you are healed and you can go back to whatever it was you were doing with full tilt boogie, 100%, 1000%, your mind is different. Your heart is different. Your motivation is different. And Spirit will put divine intervention in between you and the thing if you were going down the wrong path. Okay? That you asked to go down. Okay? It's divine timing. Okay? Sometimes what comes out of it is a bright new idea to start doing tarot on YouTube. You never you never know what Spirit's going to work out. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can I have one more for a possible future? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. There's a whole lot of other things that you end up with when you sit still about a thing, or if you start ruminating and playing movies over and over again about past hurts and pains. Okay, look, Knight of Pentacles. He's looking at something different. Okay, a new earthly tangible blessing. This person went from the Four of Swords. Remember, he's got a bright new idea. Okay, look, earthly tangible blessings. He is on his horse is not quite moving yet. Okay, but he's got a brand new idea: protective, conservative, patient, tentative. He is watching. He is taking a look at how things should go. Okay, he's taking a look, and that came from sitting still. That divine intervention and the respect the pause. Spirit said, okay, it's time for you to pause. What is he looking at? The Lover's card. Okay, he might be looking at a Gemini. He might be looking at somebody whose energy signature matches his. Okay, is looking at an energy signature that matches his. Look, he's melancholy, reviewing something that happened in the past. Got a life review. The life review happened right here when he was in the Four of Swords. Okay, now he's got a bright new idea. Why? Because he was thinking about what happened over here in the past. Okay, this is memories, nostalgia, looking back, reflection. Remember we saw the reflection card? We have a reflection card. It's right here. Remember? What did you put out in the universe that has completed a cycle and is now reflecting itself back to you? Okay, that's what reflection is. All right, so it's reflecting back to him. It's something that happened in the past with somebody whose energy signature matches his. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. I love y'all. You guys are so cool. Thank you to all the universal beings of the highest white light that are in this room. Archangels of the seven rays, archangels, archangel twin flames of the chakras. Thank you to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, Archangel Raphael, the healer, and Archangel Mother Mary. Can you please tell us, hold on, y'all. Okay, can you please tell us what is the message, what is the message in the environment right here, right now? What is the there's a future, but what's in the environment? What is helping this come about? Thank you. Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mother Mary. What's in the environment right here, right now? This Knight of Pentacles is going towards this environment. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. This one hit first. These two. Okay, so that one. Thank you. Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Y'all don't see what I see just yet. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Okay. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see all of these cards. Okay. All right. So this is what's in the environment right here, right? Okay. This was the next one that fell. This is other people's feelings about this situation that is going down right now. This person is victory. This is victory right here, okay? This is victory, triumph, success, celebration, okay? Now, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, look, Two of Cups. We just saw the Lover's card, Two of Cups. This is true love, okay? This is true love, right? Okay, so we have our masculine and our feminine energies, right? Now, here's the bright new idea with passion. that came out in between the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. On the right side of all of that, look at this, earthly tangible blessing. Okay? This is a revelation, an epiphany, a brand new idea, or a conversation with a young person. Okay? But look what happens. Okay? This is the environment card. Okay? Remember, we had the High Priestess, somebody that was hiding something, somebody that was keeping something secret. It was esoteric, it was occult, look, lying, cheating, stealing. These two crossed together. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, okay, that we think was doing too much, is getting cut out, okay, and because the Wheel of Fortune has changed. Now, this is in the mind. Remember, we have the subconscious right here. Okay, this is the hope of fear. Okay, this is in the mind. The wheel has turned for these two people that belong together to come together. That belong together to come together. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yep. Wow. I love it when the cards do this. What's the angels? The angels are picking the cards, and this is their story. I'm just talking, okay? So we got a bright new idea. Wow, okay, so let's cross this one. We got victory. We got victory, okay? Now, something that was hidden. They had victory. The Wheel of Fortune, whatever this work was right here, that they got a victory from, the wheel has just turned, okay? Whatever this work was on this new moon or any moon, the Wheel of Fortune has turned and it's being reflected back to them. Whoever was doing dirt, whatever was done, they're getting it back, return to sender, okay? And we don't have to do return to sender to people no more, at least I don't. Okay, because the universal law of cause and effect is going to send it back to him anyway. Okay. Now the High Priestess ain't no joke. High Priestess knows her business. Okay, High Priestess can go into a trance. She can go into a channeling session. She can go into a meditation and talk to her angels, talk to her divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. And if she said, Most High, I need to talk to you, he gonna sit in the chair right across from her. In front of her, he's going to talk to her, okay? Because her intentions are pure. The universe is balanced. If this person's intentions were not pure and they got a small victory out of this, but they were lying, cheating, and stealing against two people that were meant to be together, twin flames, soulmates, whatever, okay? That is now over, okay? It's now over. Remember, boundaries to the snake. Okay, is here. All right. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. Can I have 4 for the possible outcome? Thank you. Look, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, family tradition. Okay, on the left side was betrayal. Or, let's see what this card says. The Fool, somebody taking the lead. Okay. Instead, we look at the band-aids on this heart. This heart is being mended, okay? So let's see. Somebody had a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is in the past. There was something hidden. But in the possible future, possible outcome is there is a 10 of Pentacles where somebody was betrayed first, but they are now taking a leap, okay, to go towards their truth, okay? So there was betrayal in a 10 of Pentacles, a family unit, a stable foundation, okay? Somebody took a leap. Let's see what's next. Can we have 3 more, please? Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can we have 3 more? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, look. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is being left out in the cold. Look. 5 of Pentacles, dark night of the soul. Okay, now we saw the betrayal card. Somebody took a leap. Okay, that person that took a leap, they had the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, but there was betrayal in the Ten of Pentacles. They didn't respect what they had. They didn't respect or appreciate what they had. Somebody had the Ten of Pentacles and they didn't respect or appreciate it because there was betrayal. And then there was somebody that took a leap. Somebody took a leap to do something without fear. They may have been full of themselves because now they are being left out in the cold, in the dark night of the soul. They have to go around to the gate. They have to go around. They have to go around the church to the gate of transformation. Okay? Okay? Because now they are in a nightmare of their own making. Remember the monsters under the bed? They caused these to exist. These monsters are in their heart, mind, and soul. Okay? These may be, even if, since there was dark magic involved, they may be all of the things that they conjured to stop other people from meeting their sacred destiny. They're now you gotta pay those people. You gotta pay those beings. Okay, look, the Hangman. Guess what? This person is self-sacrificed. Okay? This is an unforced error where now they have to look and see exactly what did they do, what did they bring to the table, what did they bring to this situation, because now it's all coming back to them. 2 more, please. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, thank you. 2 more. Nine of Wands. Look at all of those bright new ideas. If you look at the Ace of Wands, it's 1 wand. These were all aces. Okay, at one time, bright new ideas set forth with passion. Okay, and they did all of these things several times, expecting a different outcome. Okay, so somebody had the 10 of Pentacles. It was this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's 11 Pentacles. Now we have somebody that had to win at all costs. It was this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now you're being forced to go within. Remember? Look. The King of Wands was being forced to go within. He's got a bright new idea. But now the other half of whatever this was, okay, the feminine part is now being forced to go within. Okay, go in hermit mode. Somebody's being left out in the cold. You're being forced to see what you need to see, hear, and know. On the right side, what it should be forced to see, the Empress. It's time for the Empress. We saw the clock. Okay, this person had to win at all costs against this Empress. This Queen of Pentacles had to win at all costs. Add the 10 of Pentacles. Use dark magic. Okay, it's all coming back. A boundary, a wall has been set. The Great Wall of China, this snake is now sitting behind the Great Wall of China because you had to win at all costs against an Empress. Okay, so all of the dark magic that you sent to this Empress, she used to become an Empress. You actually sent yourself karma. Okay, and you elevated her because she went into her heart, mind, and soul to get past all of the darkness. Okay, to elevate, to upgrade. Okay, she's now the Empress. 1 more, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. 1 more, please. Okay, I just gave you 2. We'll take them. Somebody failed to see the truth. They failed to see what was obscured. Okay, that they put in front of themselves. They gave themselves this heartache. They have crossed these swords in front of themselves. Okay, whoever this was, that is the outcome for whoever this person is, because we already know what is happening to the 2 that are supposed to be together. Their story came up first. We are now looking at this person who did the dark magic to block them. Okay, this person tried to cause stagnation and cause these 2 people that are supposed to be together, these 2 energy signatures that match, tried to cause them stagnation. At the end of the day, this person is now just thinking about all the people, places, and things that they could have gone to. They are now stuck. They are stuck. Okay? They're dreaming of all the places they could have gone to, but now they can't because they're stuck. Okay, look, can't make this up. 8 of Pentacles, they're receiving a delay. Okay, it's their turn to become a subject matter expert in learning, growing, and evolving. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, they now have to pull all of this, they have to pull. Okay, it says hard work pays off. This is going to be their message. Hard work pays off, cultivation, growth, and results. This is for the person that's trying to cause stagnation to somebody else from going on their journey. Okay? Okay? Look. Yep. Wow. This is the card. This is the story that the angels wanted to tell. And they just explained it to us with all these other cards. Somebody has to replant. Somebody has to start all over again. Hard work. They got hard work coming, cultivation coming, growth coming. Okay? That's what's getting ready to happen. Wow. Okay, y'all. This is the reading. We already crossed everything, but I can do this. Look. This is the current situation. This is the first card that was laid, right? This is the one that was in the past. These two cross to each other, right? The current situation and what was in the past. Okay, so somebody was doing too much with dark magic. Somebody was doing too much. Okay, this is the current situation. Overdoing it, and what they were doing was dark magic. It came back. This was a turn of sender. Wow. Okay, Spirit. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, to all energies, people, places, and things that have been represented on this Sherry's Bread, I welcome and acknowledge you. I thank you for the karmic lessons. They are gifts. We wish to send you infinite unconditional love on your karmic lesson journey for you to learn, grow, and evolve as we did. Thank you. I send you infinite unconditional love. We do not judge because everybody got a job. Okay, so I'm going to leave y'all with this. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And look what I'm seeing, y'all. Look. True love is coming together. It's coming together. There's going to be a meeting. Okay? And look at the dinosaurs. There's two. I think, is that two of them? Yep, there's 2 dinosaurs. So we got a 2, 2, and a 2. Right here, there's loyalty. There's a stable foundation, a house. All this is coming together, y'all. All this is coming together. So I want y'all to have a good evening on purpose. Have a good day tomorrow on purpose. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I have another reading to do for y'all. And it will be up for tomorrow. All right? Take care. Have a great evening. Bye.